Costa Vicentina, Sudoeste Alentejano. Um território único, com condições excepcionais para a agricultura. Nestas terras são cultivadas anualmente inúmeras toneladas de frutos, vegetais e plantas ornamentais que abastecem o mercado europeu, recorrendo às tecnologias pós-colheita mais avançadas. Vamos conhecer algumas dessas empresas. Negócios que começaram há décadas com uma simples ideia.
I was a student in England and studied agriculture economics, looked into the common agriculture policy, and it was obvious to me that as Spain and Portugal joined the common market, there would be a change in the agriculture, and much of that would also reflect the price of land. So that was like the first idea, and then I'm Norwegian, and the climate in Portugal is much better here than in Norway. So I said maybe we are able to put together a business in Portugal, which is an off-seasonal or counter-seasonal vegetable production for the northern markets. And I was fairly confident if we didn't succeed, because there was a lot of variables we didn't know, we would not take a big risk because our investment would be gained in the land price.
Mas em 1984 a Frupor arriscou e no Brejão, em Odmira, encontrou terreno fértil para crescer e desenvolver 4 culturas que são hoje os pilares produtivos da empresa.
One is Chinese leaf, which is used both for stir fry and cooking, but also in salads. Then we have snack carrots, which is a miniature carrot that we pack in small bags, and they are sold in kiosks, in petrol stations, in railway stations for people to have an alternative snack. Then we have a division of decorative greens, which is green foliage that goes into any flower arrangements. I usually say that when you go and buy flowers, everything you don't ask for, we produce here. They kind of added to the flowers. So we have 13 different greens. And then the fourth is the wine, which we started later on because we have some hillsides in the back here, which is different soil and different structure altogether. Good wine is all about growing good grapes. We have a very unique terroir in this area that makes us stand out in the marketplace as well, producing white wine with more acidity and a more elegant red wine.
As inúmeras horas de luz solar, o microclima especial da região, não muito quente no verão e não muito frio no inverno devido à proximidade do Atlântico, os solos arenosos, essenciais para a produção de inverno, e a disponibilidade de água foram os fatores decisivos para implementar a estratégia comercial que tinham em mente.
We had the export in mind, Scandinavia, Germany, England, that could not produce fresh vegetables in the winter time. They need to import from southern countries. Well, the wine is the exemption. We sell some wine to Brazil and Canada. Otherwise, it's most of the European countries. It's all of Scandinavia. England is our biggest market. It's Germany, France, Benelux countries. It's Spain, Italy, even East Europe, Poland.
Para que os produtos cheguem à mesa de todos os consumidores, onde quer que estejam, com a mesma frescura como se fossem acabados de colher, a tecnologia pós-colheita assume um papel fundamental.
We harvest and cool the product immediately or in the same day, if you like, to maintain and to stop any further process happening within the product. And then we pack according to the different markets, and the packaging is chosen not only to sell the products but also to keep the product. And then it's all harvest on order, so it's not hanging around here in the cold stores. It's harvest, pre-cooled, packed and kept cold and then sent out the following day.
A inovação também faz parte do vocabulário da Frupor, quer aplicando a novas técnicas de produção, quer criando novas variedades de produtos. Em qualquer um dos casos, o respeito pelo meio ambiente ganha cada vez mais importância.
To produce food to the consumer demands a lot of confidence. because what you put into your body, you would like to know how it's produced. So it's one thing is the cleanness of the product, but also we would like to produce it in a way that is clean for the environment. And of course our production is very much environmentally focused, and we are certified by all the important bodies. Obviously Global Gap, but we are also by the specific supermarkets in England have their own schemes, and we qualify for all of them.
Atualmente a Frupor explora 140 hectares de couve chinesa, 50 hectares de cenoura baby, 60 hectares de vinha e 50 hectares de plantas ornamentais. Na época de maior produção, exporta 30 caminhões de produtos por semana, empregando cerca de 250 trabalhadores, 120 dos quais a tempo inteiro. Com resultados líquidos de 15 milhões de euros ano, quais serão os planos para o futuro?
I foresee that the next 5 years it's dangerous to look further into the future. We will maintain with those 4 main groups of production, but the plans are to be better and more focused, and maybe take into new technology which is more environmentally friendly. Recently we have more and more used mechanical treatment of weeds, and are hardly using much herbicides in some of the cultures.
Viajamos agora até outra exploração, em Colossus, mais a norte e no interior do concelho de Odmira. A Colossus Plants veio para o Sudoeste Alentejano para ganhar tempo e competitividade.
We have a company in Germany since 1956 where we produce ornamental grasses for the European market, and our idea was to bring them earlier to the marketplace. And we tried a lot in Germany for 5-6 years, and there were not really sufficient results, and the only idea was then we need to bring the product more south to produce it there, and finally we found that place here 13 years ago. We tested 2 years, and year after year the results getting better, and we see that that was finally the good way for us to get the quality what we really needed and what our wish was. We are now 3 months earlier than the German, Northern European market.
Daqui as plantas são exportadas para a companhia-mãe na Alemanha, em caminhões frigoríficos com a temperatura controlada. Já na Alemanha, são depois distribuídas em rede para as grandes superfícies do mercado europeu, como o Lidl, o Carrefour e o Leroy Merlin.
From now in 2021 we produce more than 3 million grasses in different pot sizes, and we start with a small pot, goes up to a large container, and average selling price more or less from €5 up to €29 consumer price. Right now we are still the only one in Europe who is producing that product in that way how we are producing it. So right now we are out of competition really, but there are more needs for biological production. The production needs to be sustainable, and right now if you came up you have seen maybe a major project from us. We built a huge dam from 4.2 hectares, water dam to store the water, what we use here and what the plants are not using should go down in that water dam and pumped up with solar energy again, so that we reduce our impact on the environment.
O objetivo da Colossus Plants é continuar a crescer de forma sustentável a todos os níveis. E para isso, a tecnologia continua a ser uma aposta de futuro.
Plans for the future is really that we get the production sustainably around with less use of energy. We want completely biological production without the use of any chemical pesticides. One of the biggest technology is Alentejo's sun. That's really the point. Yeah? We need the sun for our product. And what we need in the future here, we need now a warehouse, a cooling area, a storage area where we can work in advance and store plants that we just can deliver more in a short time. Yeah? And technology is also that we get more automatization in production. Yeah? One of our principles, it sounds quite easy, but we want to get out of the sun during working. We want to have the plant in the sun, but not our workers. That's where our future technology must go through. And for us, it's really important that we make it more attractive for workers to come here.
Com 45 trabalhadores, a Colossus Plantas explora uma área de 25 hectares, onde produz 3,5 milhões de plantas ornamentais por ano. O volume de vendas atingiu os 6 milhões de euros no ano passado. É mais um exemplo de boas práticas agrícolas no Sudoeste Alentejano, onde o sol e um microclima muito próprio fazem deste território um lugar único na Europa.